It is not for those students who are starting their preparation and thinking 2 years ago, 1 year ago, you gave this exam but now you are entering into your job. I would strictly say no, never cut out your sleep. Your body has a tendency to sleep for 7 hours, 8 hours. Hello students, welcome to PW OnlyIAS. I am again with you, your educator Siddharth Shishodia, with a new strategy video that how to prepare for this UPSC exam while you are pursuing your job, while you are pursuing your studies. This question is again asked by other students. Sir, it is difficult for us to prepare for this exam while we are in our colleges or while we are doing our job. So students, yes, there is an answer to this. Yes, there is a strategy to this, but let me be very frank with you. It is not for those students who are starting their preparation. It is not for those students who are starting their preparation and thinking that they will be able to qualify the 2025 exam. See, you can prepare with your college, you can prepare with your job, but if you're starting your preparation right now and you think, sir, just give us a magic wand and let's just crack this 2025 target, please, I will never lie to you. I will never say anything wrong to you. My students, this is very unrealistic. This is very unrealistic. If you are starting your preparation and you want to do it with your job in college, definitely you should target 2026. But all those who have a fair idea, about exam, those of you who have already a little bit of knowledge of some subjects, or maybe they have prepared for this exam for 2 to 3 months, 4 months, they have prepared 2 to 3 subjects already. They are into the already this journey of this preparing of this exam, or maybe 2 years ago, 1 year ago, you gave this exam, but now you are entering into your job. Definitely at the college level, a college student would be appearing for the first time. So if you are in the second year of your graduation of 3-year program, or you are in third year of your BTech program, this is possible for 2026 target. If you are in job, you have already covered some of the syllabus in the past, you were already preparing for this exam, you prepared for this exam 2 years ago, 3 years ago, now you want to restart. And then you are targeting 2025. Yes, sir is there with you. Sir can help you in this direction. So Siddharth sir will never lie to you. I will be rude. I may sound rude, but I am truthful to you. Okay, so now let's focus to all the students who are in their college, second year for 3-year program, and third year maybe they are pursuing their BTech. So sir, now give us the proper way of studying. How should I use my time for preparing this exam for targeting 2025 and for these students 2026? Yes, it is true, it is possible. So let me just have a fair idea about how you are spending your time. So maybe let us suppose you are spending your time, first of all, sleeping is definitely going to take a lot of your time. And I suppose you are sleeping for 7 to 8 hours a day. Then your job or your college is also taking a lot of time of your daily routine, and I'm assuming it, let us suppose it's taking 8 hours again. So 16 hours are gone. 24 hours is the only 24 hours is with everyone, and none of us is having 25 hours a day. So next is, sir, I have to travel also. So I spend 1 hour, 1.5 hours in my traveling time as well. Let us suppose this is also acceptable. It is truth, right? Then apart from this, all those activities which are definitely required in a day of eating, going to bathroom, I'm counting everything. Yes. So I'm again assuming 2 hours of your time is going in all those miscellaneous activities. Ultimately, whatever you do, you will still be having 3 hours of your time daily, which you can use ultimately. But if you are thinking, sir, let me cut out this particular time from this area, okay, so I would strictly say no, never cut out your sleep. Your body has a tendency to sleep for 7 hours, 8 hours, or maybe 6.5 hours, or maybe 8.5 hours. It doesn't matter. Do not cut that time, because this particular time is there with you. And you just realize yourself, you just analyze it yourself, where you are putting this particular extra 2.5 hours, what you are doing throughout the day. Either you are wasting this time watching reels or YouTube videos. Okay, I mean, I'm also here on YouTube and saying all these things, but definitely this is utilization of our time. Okay, and ultimately maybe reels. I'm totally against of watching continuously reels and wasting that 1.5 hour of your life of a day. Do not do that with you. And ultimately what you're doing, you're talking to your friends, which is definitely required, students. You should have friends in your life, you should have a hobby. But you see, if you have a goal of like this and you want to really do this particular, make this goal count in your life, then ultimately you have to somewhere or the other sacrifice few things. And what thing is going to take you ahead? The answer is discipline. It is discipline only which is going to sail you through this exam. So sir, how shall I utilize these 3 hours of my time of a day? And the answer to this question is, let us take the example from Monday to Friday. So Monday to Friday you have 3 hours each day. And once you have 3 hours each day, what you can do, you can utilize these 3 hours for your GS paper, or you can use this time for your optional paper. Okay, so if you have already covered the subjects before, then definitely you can do self-reading. One option is self-study. If you think, no sir, I really need some guidance, some help, so you can have online courses which are available, and you can buy the courses. It doesn't matter which institute you look forward, whatever you like, whichever you think is comfortable for you, is good for you, buy it. Okay, and then ultimately you watch the lectures of GS paper and optional paper. This ratio, it can be maintained. This ratio can be 3:1 or 3:2. Okay, so 3 videos of your optional paper, 2 videos of your GS paper, and then you can interchangeably, parallelly try to adjust your GS and your optional together. Done? It is possible. I cannot say it is not possible. It is possible. Now let us suppose from Monday to Friday you have covered these particular topics. What about sir Saturdays and Sundays? Saturdays and Sundays are free. It's a free time. So sir, what should I do? What you should do is, students, now Saturday I am assuming you have 12 hours of the time, and this is very idealistic. I will cut it down to 6 hours. Let's be truthful to each other. After the full week of hard work at your college or your job, you have 6 hours of your Saturday timing, which you can again divide into 2 parts. One is for your GS paper, whichever paper you start, history, polity, economy, whichever you think you should start with. Ideally you should start with history or polity, I should say, but then it is up to your choice. Geography can also be a choice for some students, it doesn't matter. And then one video or topics of your, if you are doing self-study, topics of your optional paper. This can be done. So then you may ask me, sir, GS paper it is fine, optional paper is also fine. Sir, what about current affairs? What about sir current affairs? So the answer to this question is, students, Monday to Friday you need that 30 minutes of your time for your daily current affair. And sir, how will I do that? See, it's up to you, students, how you utilize that time. Maybe while you are traveling, maybe in cab, maybe in metro. So what you can do, you can, if you're not able to read things, at least you can listen to the current affair video. Many educators, in fact all the institutes, they are providing current affair discussion through YouTube. Daily current affair analysis is happening, right? So you can choose, you can select any of the particular educator which you think, you feel you are comfortable with listening to the current affair aspect. This you should make it as your habit. This should be in your habit that, sir, while I am in my job, while I am in my college, I will at least spare out 30 minutes of my time while traveling, or maybe lunch break, or maybe there is some kind of a spare time which is possible for me. I will try to complete this particular 30 minutes lecture within this particular time from Monday to Friday. And my dear students, you have to be smart as well. You have to be much smarter in your preparation. So you cannot invest this 30 minutes completely for a video. If you're watching a video, try to watch it at 1.5x, and if you are comfortable with this, then try to watch it at 2x. So sir, how will I make notes of these particular topics? How will I make notes of these particular topic? Monday to Friday I am doing this, and definitely Saturday and Sunday I am already having a time to do this. So I will be encountering so many topics every day. What about notes? So students, the answer to this question is monthly magazines. You need not to be perfect in doing everything. You just need to follow the monthly magazine at the end of the month. Since you will be listening to all the topics, everyday current affairs, definitely when monthly magazine at the end of the month comes to you, you will be in a position that at least 70% of the book you will be already aware of what is it. And then everything is sorted in topic wise manner, subject wise manner. You just need to read it again and make that temporary memory a permanent memory through this reading. Sir, is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. And for a year, you just need 12 months of your time, 12 months of your 12 months magazine, 12 magazines ultimately. 12 magazines you need of 12 months of the time. That's it. So sir, when and where will I be utilizing my time in studying those magazines? Answer is Saturday, monthly magazines, Saturday, or maybe you can use this time for Sunday. You can use the time off for Sunday. Maybe what you can do, you can say, sir, I've already completed 3 videos of my optional. Instead of optional, I'll be doing current affair monthly magazines. And 2 hours is enough. And if there are 100 pages, and if you are covering 20 to 25 pages every week, there are 4 weeks, you can finish a book in 1 month, right? And then whatever you are reading, students, ultimately I would suggest you to revise everything weekly. Whatever you have done throughout the week, Sunday is the day where you should do your revision. Sunday is the day where you should give your test, practice test, because tests are the best way of learning. They are the best way of learning, my dear students. If you are not giving your test, if you are not preparing for your test, there is no point in preparation. Whatever subject you have completed, whatever subject, maybe next 2 weeks you are not giving any test, 3 weeks you are not giving any test, but at least at the end of the month, definitely you have covered a subject, definitely you have covered a GS subject. If you have covered a subject, partial, sectional test, try to give sectional test. And this is possible. If you are not testing yourself, whatever you have learned, if you are not revising on a day, whatever you have done, it is of no use. It is of no use. So sir, can any person work for 7 days a week? Can any person work for 7 days a week into 30, or maybe you can say 4 weeks are there and then 12 months are there. So throughout the year, 365 days, I won't be giving you a strategy which is unrealistic. My point here is second half of every Sunday, not even alternate, every Sunday, do not study. Do not study. Have this time for yourself. Move out, watch a movie, spend time with your family, spend time with your family members, your friends, it doesn't matter. Use this time for yourself. You want to watch OTT movies, watch it. Relax. You should be feeling satisfied at the end that I have earned this half day for myself because throughout the week I have worked very hard. This should be the way you should prepare yourself, that sir, I should earn this half day. You should earn this. And Saturdays, if you feel, sir, I have covered the GS, I've covered the optional, let me just focus on current affair monthly magazines and let me keep Saturday for the buffering. Whatever topics that were left out throughout the week, can I cover that part also? So then you can spare 1 hour extra, that if something is left out from Monday to Friday, you can cover it. So what is the conclusion? What is the conclusion to all this? Monday to Friday, you have to rigorously work hard for 3 hours for your GS or optional subject, 1 hour or 30 minutes time daily for your current affairs. This should be through videos. If you can read the newspaper, that is best, but you can at least watch the editorials, at least you can watch the current affair news. Then sir, Monday to Friday is done. Saturday and Sunday, I am summing up everything. Saturday and Sunday, this should be the day for buffer topics. This should be the day for current affair monthly magazines. This can also be the day for if you want to cover another optional video or GS video. Sunday, revision. Sunday is a day for test, and half a day, it should be your own. With this strategy, you can still make it count, that by February, by March, you will be in a position to at least attempt the paper. Attempt the paper. At least you will be in a situation that the sphere of the exam will go by. And definitely by December, I should suggest you, it is just September. And if you are doing all these things, by December, I will suggest you that finish up with your optional. If you can finish it up, it is good. Even if you are not able to finish it and you can cover 60 to 70% of your optional by December, it's all right. Then just switch to another GS subject. This continuity, this discipline can help you that by January and February, you will be able to finish the syllabus. And by January and February, since you will be giving sectional test every week, by March end, I suppose that my students' sectional test will also be over. And I'm telling you again that every Sunday you are doing a revision. So if it is possible, revise the sectional test also monthly by monthly if possible. It is again very difficult. For a teacher, it is easier to say, but for a student, for an aspirant, it will be a difficult journey, and you will be getting some holidays. It is definitely, there will be some kind of festival period. There will be some kind of holidays from your job, from your college. There you utilize much of your time. There you utilize this particular aspect, what you are doing on Saturdays. There you can utilize that time. And ultimately, in April month, you will be prepared for your full length test. So this is my advice to the students, and definitely if you're in college, you will be having some semester exams in your December. So my suggestion is focus on your semester exams for 1 month. It doesn't matter, it's fine. Graduation is equally important, and I'm not saying that you are not going to fulfill your job duties equally. You will be fulfilling your job duties equally. Do not relax here. The more hard work you do in your job will actually motivate you for pursuing your UPSC preparation as well. Because then ethically also you will be right, and honesty will be there in your preparation, and you are not wasting your time as well. This feeling will also go by. So with this is something students, I can tell you that try to do it. It is difficult, I do understand, but it is possible. It is possible, but not for those who have just started the preparation. With this strategy, you can target 2026 if you are just starting your preparation and you are doing a job and you are doing your college. Thank you so much, students. I will come again with such videos again. With this, good wishes to you. Thank you so much.